Yeah, how's it going, guys? Welcome to my YouTube video. My name's Durianrider, and it is the Tour Down Under time again, and I've got a media pass. Can you believe it? They gave me a media pass. They let this degenerate from Dalton Park with a media pass and said, Harley, can you please put up some YouTube videos, show us your angle of the Tour Down Under? And this is the Bora Hans Graber, the Specialized S-Works Venge. Very nice paint job. Very nice paint job. So I'm gonna show you some bike stuff here. As a rim brake conservation officer, part of my job is to make sure that rim brakes are fairly represented, and when they're represented, that they have equal rights. So we have a disc dominant peloton this year for various reasons, but we've got to make sure the rim brake's going to be a representation there. So as a rim brake conservation officer, part of my job in the ethics committee is to make sure that rim brakes are catered forward. Amanda, you won on a rim brake bike on the weekend. Will you use the same bike for TDU, or will you switch to a disc, or any reasons? Or
no, I'm just going to stay on my same Scott Foil bike. So I think it's gone pretty well so far this year, so happy to keep on that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Thanks. And so you can see the body language there with Amanda Spratt, where she leaned into the mic. Very fair and just rider, and very supportive and empathetic to the rim brake bicycle, a rim brake fan. And see, we've got looks like there's a little interesting derailleur hanging out there. That was a bit interesting. Is that a bit longer than normal, that little leg? That would fit a 40 cassette on there. This is Sagan's brother. It has a 42. No, it didn't. It had a 39 in there, but it had the chainring stamped a bit differently. But it says 5442. This is the alloy allay. This is the disc brake. This is a sneak preview for YouTube. It was released by Specialized today on their Instagram page a few hours ago. So you're the first person to see this on YouTube, except for the person who also saw it on this same video. But it is just been released today. Look at that heat wrap cables, disc brake. It's got disc brakes on it, and a bit of measurements there. The handy man of the day with a bit of tape measure, making sure it's all measured up. Not worried if it's level or not, just measure it up, and she'll be right. It was good enough. So just measuring out some dimensions there. This is going to be race on the crit on Sunday. I think it's Sunday night. This is the little showcase ride. That is the tarmac. The tarmac and the Venge look very similar, don't they? So how do you tell the difference? It's very hard to tell, isn't it? Or, there's a few things. One of them's got 3 water bottle mounts, and one of them doesn't. And basically, the seat post is a giveaway. The seat post is the giveaway. The tarmac has a little square one, and the Venge has a flat K-foil style. And this is a flat bar. What do you think of those? Do you like those? I don't like those. For me, they don't fit that right, but it's personal preference. Here we have, this is a Trek Monda. This is old stock. You can tell because it's got Shimano on it. It's just an old stock rust frame, and it's an old stock one. So ignore that one. That's not sponsor specific. So I have to ignore that one. Pretend you never saw it. That's basically just someone's training bike. They liked it, and it works well. So it's been given a new life. That's a bigger Monda, isn't it? That's a big bird bike. Look at that. That's huge. And the Ultegra chainring. So a Monda SLR on a budget, and they work fine. Not super flush, but it does the job. Got a 32 cassette on the back. Got a Dura-Ace DR2 derailleur, and we've got some disc brakes there. So there is a bit of a rim brake bike coming up for the people who feel a bit left out. There is a rim brake bike coming up. Just stay put. This is the BMC, the Chinese manufactured frames. Very nice, nicely finished. The BMC always a smart looking bike. And with the Envy wheels, looks like they've got tubeless on there, and you can see the gold paint there on the seat post. So that's a smart move. Mark it, or get marked out. So basically, that's good when you're traveling. You can just set it up real perfectly. It looks like it's missing something on the seat post. It might have something on the other side, and that is the BMC. It's very interesting angles we have in 2020, isn't it? It's again, look at that derailleur cage. That was a bit different to the last one, wasn't it? And we've got the valves taped on there just to prevent a bit of rattling. That little leg on the derailleur was a little bit different. We have a rotor power meter, and look at those drink bottle cages. They're something else, aren't they? Bit of a cockpit. Looks like it's easy to maintain, very easy to adjust. stem. That'll be only take a couple minutes to change the space on that one. And looks very easy to maintain bike. Disc brakes on the front, the NV hubs, and disc brakes, just set and forget, plug and play, no rubbing there at all. A different sort of fork. It's an interesting sort of angle on it, isn't it? It's very futuristic. City of Adelaide. 200, it really is the best race to watch. The riders love it because it's the same place every day. The mechanics love it. It's just a holiday vibe. You've got the palm trees in there. You've got the bikes parked up. And, basically that's how it is. So this is another BMC, another side of it. This is the left-hand side. And this is a... look at that seat pose. Quite interesting, isn't it? And the saddles, almost level. And here we go. Look at that rim brake bike. All right, there's a rim brake bike in there. Weiss has a rim brake bike in the collection. A bit of gold paint on there. And we're good. This is durianrider spec. Gold paint markers. Bring out the gold paint. And another rotor crank there. It's an interesting design, isn't it? Gold chain there. A bit of bling, but there's a rim brake on there. So we are ethical, we are moral, and we do accept and love our rim brake brethren. And we have represented, and I'm always there to represent the rim brake. So just take it easy out there, people. Don't feel like you're being you rim brake shamed, because there's still rim brakes in the peloton, all right? Not sure how much longer, but we'll fight for that. We'll fight for the rights of the rim brake. We'll take it to Trump if we have to. So this is the Movistar mechanic. Nice, friendly guys. Didn't mind me filming and getting it done. So there's a new SRAM axis group set on there. So that being a mechanic would be a tough job, wouldn't it? You have to learn new stuff all the time. Here we got the Campy hydro disc, nice and just finely tight tolerances, and there's no flex in there at all. When you're a sprinter, putting out big watts and a lightweight carbon frame, there's no flex there at all. There's no rubbing. It's just perfectly set up. And that is Cluj. Huge Cluj. Cluj the huge. Big guy. Big boy Cluj. And no flex there at all. So we just been a bit of discussion there about stem length, things like that. So the riders, it's interesting. Some riders are more fussy than others. Some riders just like, give me the bike, I'm going to ride it. Some riders, they're like me, maybe that bit OCD. Dibbing that seat post nice and long. Look at that slam stem, dibbing it down. That's dibbing down. That's some dibbing ends right there. And that's a Ridley Noah with the SRM Campag. The SRM is still in business. It's amazing they're still going. There's a lot of competition out there. And that looks like a 28, 27 cassette. And that is a Super Record EPS disc bike. This is, I think, the Helium SLX. Have a look at the tolerances there. Again, no rubbing, just very, very tight tolerances. And we're just checking out the position here, checking out the angles. This guy reminds me of me. I'm very pedantic with my bike fit as well. And you spend a lot of time on the bike, you've got to be. But these basically, this is interesting. The alloy allays, they get raced for one race, and then I wonder where they go. Because this is the only race of the year where they get raced. So I wonder where they go afterwards. It'd be quite interesting. Do you wonder where these allays go after the TDU? Crit. So we've got the Israeli Startup Nation, we've got Greipel there, Dowsett, Goldstein, Hermans, Piccoli, and Rick Zabel, basically doing some stuff like that. We go with John Cannings. John Cannings just photo bombing my video. Video bombing the video. Had a good chat with John. John's a good guy. He's a bike geek as well. And if you're into bike geek stuff, John is your man. He's got a checkered past. He's worked at Wiggle. And we were holding with that. Just kidding. No, John is a good dude, man. He's one of the good bananas, the good guys. And he's got some good stories as well. He's a similar background to myself in terms of a bit of racing in Belgium and just a general bike geek and bike hoarder. And here he is here talking about the new Specialized saddle. If you do have any comments or questions, you got any requests, hit me up. We're about to cut to the women's race interview. The women's 200 on tomorrow. I'm going to go right out there tomorrow. Hopefully get some bit of footage. This is a Holmes's bike, and it's a Ridley, and it's a disc brake with a Sea Bear stickers. But anyway, we've got some women's footage, bit of interview stuff coming after in this video. The EPS, that looks sexy if you bracket. And wow, I feel very grateful, very privileged to have a chance at doing some TDU coverage in the official spec, the media pass level. If you have any requests, hit me up down below. Give me some requests. Give me some work to do, guys. Out here at Davron Park, it gets lonely.
And then once again, we're back to Sterling for the finish start. And Nan, when we started last year at and finish in Stirling using the Stirling circuit. Our circuit that we use is slightly different to the men's circuit, a bit more technical in some ways, and we're using some of the most beautiful scenery, I think, in all of South Australia at Aldgate Valley Road.
Pressure, but for me it's actually more exciting. I come into the Aussie summer really excited to race in front of a home crowd. My mum and dad are here. I've got family friends who have known me since I was born from the Blue Mountains, have travelled down to Adelaide to watch me. So for me it's more excitement rather than pressure, and I think as well in the last couple of years I've probably become more used to feeling that pressure and still being able to embrace it and perform. So more that feeling than fear.
Chloe, congratulations on your quick championship.
Thank you.
Now, I know you're a power pack sprinter. Do you like the circle we've got in Adelaide here for you? Have you seen that?
Look, I haven't seen it, but it's a circuit race, so of course I'm pumped, and I'll get to wear the green and gold stripes in the first time in my career. So that's really exciting. But you know, I don't think that that's the only stage I can win. So
There are some good stages, as Kimberly just said. There are some really good technical stages like Macclesfield, great one, and suit your type of riding scene. And the team gelling well coming into this.
yeah, like I just came in yesterday, so I met up with the girls who arrived a couple of days ago. So that was good that they didn't come fresh off the plane the day before the race. So this will be very much an opportunity for us to learn how to ride, to get with each other, find each other in the peloton. So, and I think it's quite similar for a lot of teams who have come together with new riders. Like this first race of the season offers that opportunity to get to know each other, like how to race together, how to make the most of each other's strengths. So, and I think that having the more dynamic races, it really does help that as well. Whereas, you know, having the mountaintop finish, what do? You just survive. So I'm really excited with the changes that have been made this year, and I think it'll make for a much more open race, and yeah, fantastic that it will be televised so people can see it.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck.
Just a question.